Alrighty, time for Duelist Kingdom action, and in this one, Bastion is taking on Don Zaloog. It is the last match of round 3. Now, I don't think, has Bastion won any, or has he lost all of them? I know Don Zaloog's picked up a win already. Let's have a look. No, Bastion has won. Don Zaloog's won 1. Bastion has won 1, lost 1 as well. So both players looking to pick up another win here and get their seasons back on track. So we're starting off here. We've got Bastion went first. He went with a face-down defense. Don Zaloog has just played Shard of Greed. Bastion's also got Oxygeddon there as well. I did miss what that first face-down card was. It's 3 stars. Oh, there we go. Science Soldier. Goblin's Secret Remedy is played. That's 600 life points for Bastion. He's got Wabaku there. He's got Thunder of Ruler, Bonding H2O. If he ever gets Water Dragon to the field, I reckon in all 32 of Bastion's games, I reckon he might get it maybe once or twice. It's not a good card, Water Dragon. 2800, difficult to summon. Dark Scorpion Burglars are destroyed for Don Zaloog. And Wabaku comes to the field ready to defend if Bastion will need it. Here's at 8600, Don Zaloog now. His Shard of Greed has gained its first counter. And he has played, Don Zaloog has played himself to the field, 1400. And, oh, Mustering of the Dark Scorpions. So Don Zaloog may have something good in his hand. Ah, there we go, Dark Scorpion Gorg the Strong. That'll match 1800 with, oh, and Sword of Dark Destruction. Okay, so that'll be 2200. Now, Bastion does have Wabaku and he's just activated it, so the 1800 will become 2200 for Dark Scorpion Gorg the Strong. Although Don Zaloog now is stuck in attack mode. Flips Science Soldier up, no destruction can happen on this turn, or life point exchange. So Oxygeddon could target Don Zaloog here. Oh, Mask of Weakness, that's a great card for Bastion right now. Because that will put Dark Scorpion Gorg the Strong under Oxygeddon. Oxygeddon will get the 2500. Oh no, sorry. Dark Scorpion Gorg the Strong will go down to 1500. But it's set. It's straight up bait. There's 2 counters now on Shard of Greed, which is activated. So Don Zaloog will have 3 cards in hand. And to the battle phase now for Don Zaloog, who has gone straight in for the attack. Mask of Weakness is flipped up. And Don Zaloog is going to be losing that Dark Scorpion Gorg the Strong along with his Sword of Dark Destruction. So good play for Bastion. He's ahead on life points now. And he is very much ahead on the field. Don Zaloog has played down another face down spell or trap. A draw phase. Oh, there's Rush Recklessly as well. That in itself could be a very useful card for Bastion. And Don Zaloog has activated Wabaku himself, so that'll protect his life points. He would have lost 2600, which would have put him down to 4700 if all the attacks were able to land. Rush Recklessly is played face down, so if Don Zaloog gets over Oxygeddon, Oxygeddon is still likely to win. And what does Don Zaloog have here? Oh, Mystical Space Typhoon, that will get rid of Rush Recklessly. And, oh, Bastion didn't activate it. He could have still activated it, but he, I mean, it's unlikely that Don Zaloog's going to get 1800 or over. And, oh, to the end phase. Okay, Bastion has a good chance to, oh yeah, he has a good chance to take this one now. 18 and 18 is 36, plus the other 8, that'll be 4400 altogether. That is going to leave Don Zaloog with 2900, if I am counting that right, which is a massive loss of life points, and Don Zaloog is in range of losing on the next turn. So we could get a quick first match here. The Bastion's still at 8600. He's sitting very comfortably now. Don Zaloog with 3 cards in hand. Does he have anything left to get back into this one? He has got the Dark Scorpion Burglars, which oh, Shield and Sword. Okay, that will allow the destruction of an Oxygeddon. There's another face down spell or trap from Don Zaloog. Alright, there goes an Oxygeddon, Dark Scorpion Burglars, so Bastion will have to send a spell card from his deck to the graveyard. He picks Muyan Curry, which is a 200 life point increment. So, not a big loss. End phase, 1800 again now for Oxygeddon. There's Soul of the Pura. Increase your life points by 800, so Bastion will now be at 9200. And still looking very comfortable. He goes in for the attack against the Dark Scorpion Burglars. 800 off Don Zaloog. Minus another 800, that'll be 1300. Left for Don Zaloog, who looks like he is picking up a loss in this first match. Unless, I mean, he's got no cards in hand. He's got 2 cards on the field, which don't appear to be doing anything. Do you have for us, Don? Do you have anything? Don Zaloog plays Dark Scorpion Cliff the Trap Remover. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, target 1 spell or trap on the field, destroy it, send the top 2 cards to the deck to the graveyard. Well, you go for deck to graveyard, I would guess. With Science Soldier destroyed, Bastion is at 8800 now, still a massive gap in life points. 812 would do 600 to Don Zaloog. He lost Firecracker, I missed what that first card was. Turn change back to Bastion, and there is Carboneddon, which is an 800, but that will do it because 800, Don will lose 600, put him on 700, and then that 800 can finish him off. Oh, Don's got Mask of Weakness. That puts Oxygeddon to 1100. Oh, what a play by Don. Okay, so Dark Scorpion's effect. Bastion will lose another 2 cards. Oh, 1 Day of Peace and a 1600 attack was the next card. That was on the top of his deck, I believe. That would have been, it's not Oxygeddon, it's not Carboneddon, whatever the other one is. Bastion activates Thunder of Ruler to skip the battle phase and prevent more cards going from his deck to the graveyard. Don Zaloog has played a face down defense. Leaves his 1200 in attack. He's only got 1300 life points. There's, oh, it's another Carboneddon. But Bastion can at least defend life point wise here. Turn change, back to Don Zaloog. 1 card in hand. And it's a face down spell or trap. Cliff the Trap Remover can knock off the Carboneddon. Well, it can knock off either one. One of them's face down, but Bastion's face up one has been destroyed. Don Zaloog not taking any chances, just getting one of them off the field. Oh, there we go. Hydrogeddon, that's what it's called. 1600 attack. That could get rid of Cliff the Trap Remover. Unless Bastion has any other surprises. And he does not. 400 points off Don Zaloog. He is down to 900. The effect of Hydrogeddon is activated. That's a 1600 more of attack points coming to the field. And oh, Dark Scorpion Mane the Thorn. That's an 1800 defense, and that's life point damage. That effect will activate now. Dark Scorpion Mane the Thorn. Add 1 Dark Scorpion card from your deck to your hand. Is the effect that was chosen. And Dark Scorpion Gork the Strong is the card that has been pulled to Don Zaloog's hand. That could replace Dark Scorpion Mane the Thorn, and that's an 1800 attack. Better than Hydrogeddon, with only at 1600. And it looks like that's what Don Zaloog is going for. Dark Scorpion Gork the Strong. So Don Zaloog hanging on by a thread here. Only 900 life points, but he's got the better monster to the field now. The 2 1600s aren't safe. Don Zaloog's life point damage effect. I think it can send... There's target one monster your opponent controls and send that card to the top of the deck. And oh, he's gone with the face down. Either way, it wouldn't have mattered, but what that does is it stops Bastion being able to refresh his hand. So Carboneddon is drawn again, and Bastion is essentially back a turn here. He puts his Carboneddon to defense mode. Sorry, Hydrogeddon to defense mode. Don Zaloog now 2 cards in hand. And Don Zaloog plays Don Zaloog once again. And there goes Hydrogeddon, was only 1000 defense, and now Carboneddon as well. And look at this, Bastion's field is now empty. He's got Bonding H2O in his hand, which is no good. This could be the start of a comeback for Don Zaloog, who has drawn Gruesome Goo, which is 1300, just under Don Zaloog's 1400. Alright, draw face for Don. And up to the battle phase. Dark Scorpion and Gork the Strong in for the attack. Now Don Zaloog can send 2 cards from the top of the deck to the graveyard, or can discard 1 random card in their hand. Bastion has had that card in his hand for a long time. What will Don go for? He's gone for send the top 2 cards, Red Medicine. Oh, and Oxygeddon, that's an 1800. That would have been very useful for Don Zaloog. For Bastion rather. Magic Jammer now drawn. That does not help Bastion in this situation. He's going to take another 3200 points of damage minimum, unless Don Zaloog draws something else. It would put Bastion down to 3700. And it's looking like a comeback could be likely here. There's another top card of the deck to the graveyard. It was Hyper Hammerhead or something, I think that's called. It's 1500, could have got rid of Don Zaloog. Another top 2 of cards is, Water Dragons, one of them, which isn't that useful. I don't know what the other card was. That might have been Frostosaurus or whatever it is. Shard of Greed is drawn. While it's a good card, it does not help Bastion in this situation. Don Zaloog activates Magic Jammer, throws the Swords of Concealing Light. Shard of Greed is destroyed. So if Don Zaloog draws any of his monsters, he will be able to finish off the rest of Bastion's life points. If not, Bastion will be left with 500 life points. And you got to say that this is one hell of a comeback, because Don Zaloog looked down and out. He's still only got 900 life points himself. Monster Reborn has just gone to the graveyard. That could have been a game-changing card for Bastion, Monster Reborn, because Don Zaloog used his Magic Jammer. That could have brought back Oxygeddon, could have destroyed Don Zaloog, put Don Zaloog to 500 life points. But Carboneddon has been drawn. Again, Bastion sending cards to the top of the deck to the graveyard has been the difference maker in this match. And Don Zaloog is likely to pick up a victory. He's not going to hold back attacks. 1800, Carboneddon is going to be destroyed. What a comeback in this first match from Don Zaloog. That one will go down as one of the best comebacks of the series, probably. Don Zaloog looked down and out. Bastion is going to be wondering how in the hell did he lose that match. Well, they'll flip over perspective this time. We'll go from Don Zaloog's perspective. And Crystal Beast, Amber Mammoth. The Crystal Beast deck is really... Crystal Beast deck is actually really good. Very fun deck to watch, very fun deck to play. It's a bit of a tough deck to play. You need to play it a few times to get used to all the effects, but who was it that used it? Jesse, I think, in the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX series. And Don Zaloog's going first here. That's not a great starting hand. See if Bastion can take advantage of this. Dark Scorpion Chick the yellow. Placed in defense mode. Alright, what does Bastion have for his first turn here? He's got a face down spell or trap and Fire Kraken. 1600 attack and blue medicine. Gain 400 life points. And oh, there's chain energy as well. So all cards will cost 500 points to play. Dark Scorpion Chick the yellow is destroyed. Alright, turn change back to Don Zaloog, who draws. Oh, Sword of Dark Destruction. Not handy. Oh, it might have been handy if he still had Dark Scorpion Chick the yellow. It would have put him to 1700. But he wanted to protect his life points. Alright, chain energy will activate every time a new card comes to the field. It is Hydrogeddon, 1600. So 16 and 16 is 32. Put Don Zaloog to 4800. And it's or you could say losing 3200 life points is more like 8 cards that Don Zaloog will not be able to play due to the effect of chain energy. He draws, oh no. Don Zaloog has drawn an absolute potato of a hand. If he still had Dark Scorpion Chick the yellow, he could have actually powered it up with the 2 equip cards. Alright, chain energy activates again. 7400 for Bastion, who's just played Liquid Beast. 32, 9, 41, 4150 all together coming off. That's going to leave Don Zaloog with 650. That's literally 1 card. Don Zaloog can only play 1 more card. Is it 650? Yeah, 650. Haha, math. Don Zaloog is in all sorts here. He has drawn 1 Day of Peace. He now cannot win because 1 Day of Peace will cost 500 life points. He will not be able to take life point damage. He draws a 3rd copy of Mustering of the Dark Scorpions. Oh my word, Don Zaloog has drawn the absolute brick of bricks in this second match. That is the capability of his deck. If he still had Dark Scorpion Chick the yellow, he would still have the strongest monster on the field. Bastion activated Red Medicine, which literally did nothing. Because it gave him 500 life points, he lost 500 life points from playing a card. It doesn't matter what Don Zaloog draws, he cannot play any cards to the field. That is where Chain Energy can become such a devastating card. Because he's drawn Don Zaloog. If he could play that Don Zaloog, Don Zaloog would have 2100 attack points. And its life point damaging effect, Don Zaloog sends himself to the graveyard, and deservingly so for drawing a hand that bad. But that could have been the difference maker. Don Zaloog getting himself to 2100 attack points if he could play it down. But Chain Energy blocked it. There's Oxygeddon. Imagine if Chain Energy was not on the field and Don Zaloog managed to pull off another comeback of that description, but we will never know. Well, we'll go to match 3, so they're at 1-1, so bonus points are off the table, but now they are all playing for the season point. That was a shocking hand from Don Zaloog. We don't see him that bad very often, but when we do, it's always fun to point and laugh. Dimension Mirage. Alright, rock, paper, scissors goes in advantage of Don Zaloog, who elects to go first. 3rd and final match. Let's see if Bastion can pick up a win or Don Zaloog can get another for himself. Now Bastion, that's not a bad starting hand. Hydrogeddon, Oxygeddon, 1 Day of Peace, and 1200 life points in Soul of the Pure and Blue Medicine combined. The Rover is drawn. Call that one of Bastion's failed science experiments. The Rover, that's why it was added, because it looks like a science experiment. 1 Day of Peace was played. Cabazols has been drawn. Oxygeddon is played. Bastion plays Soul of the Pure. So he's going to be on 9200 life points early on here. Don Zaloog's face down defense is, oh, Dark Scorpion, Mine the Thorn. 1800 defense. Don Zaloog plays a face-down defense. I mean, the 1800 defense might hold for a little bit here. Oh no, Don Zaloog's gone for tribute. Well, he's only got one 5-star monster. That's Dark Scorpion Gorg the Strong. 1800 plays 1800. Unless Don Zaloog... Oh, he's got Sword of Dark Destruction. 2200. So that will get rid of Oxygeddon. Dark Scorpion Gorg the Strong will be able to activate its effect as well. There's 7 tools of the Bandit. And down goes Dorova. Oh, Don Zaloog looking to take advantage in this one. There's a draw phase for Don. Having a bit of a think here is Don. He's got 2200 in Dark Scorpion Gorg the Strong. He's just played Dark Scorpion Mine the Thorn again. It's the second copy. And, oh, Legendary Sword. Oh, he's equipped it to Dark Scorpion Mine the Thorn. That'll be 2100 defense, which isn't bad. Or maybe with 1000 attack, giving it to 1300. I don't know, maybe... If you put it on Dark Scorpion Gorg the Strong, it would have been 2500. I guess with Dark Scorpion being at 1300, Don Zaloog's thought process is the weaker monsters that Bastion has can't get over that 1000 attack points anymore. It would have to be 1300 or more. It's likely that Don Zaloog will go to put it in defense mode if he can. He wants to keep Dark Scorpion Mine the Thorn. I mean, he can't see Bastion's hand. He doesn't know that he's got Hydrogeddon and Cabazols. Oh, there's Mask of Weakness. That's a very dangerous card right now, and... Oh, this could be very bad for Don Zaloog. It wouldn't have been a problem if he put Legendary Sword on Dark Scorpion Gorg the Strong. There goes Dark Scorpion Mine the Thorn. Because if he put it on Dark Scorpion Gorg the Strong, it would have been a 2500, it would have been 800 point difference. With Mask of Weakness, Cabazols is going to be stronger. Oh, Don, if only you could see what was in Bastion's hand. Well, then again, Bastion just drew Mask of Weakness. It's a very lucky draw for Bastion as well. Otherwise, if he didn't draw that, he's completely lost. Alright, Mask of Weakness flipped up. So that'll put Dark Scorpion Gorg the Strong to 1500. Oh, that Legendary Sword. I get why, because you don't want the weaker monsters to be able to knock off that 1000 attack. He thought, maybe he just thought that 2200 would have been enough. 2200 is usually pretty safe in this era of Yu-Gi-Oh! Bastion now has also drawn Monster Reborn. I mean, he could have brought back Oxygeddon and tied them with Dark Scorpion Gorg the Strong if it had Legendary Sword, if it was at 2500. Mask of Weakness with Dark Scorpion Gorg the Strong attacking Oxygeddon, they could have tied, so Bastion still actually could have got it off the field. Hydrogeddon activates its effect, that'll pull another copy of itself. Don at 7000. So what, 33, 43, 5100. It's going to leave Don Zaloog with 1900. Oh, I mean, it could have been different if Don played Legendary Sword on the right monster. I get the strategic play behind it. 2100 defense to get it back in defense mode on the next turn as well, but it just didn't pay off. Considering that Bastion usually draws like crap. Shard of Greed played, face down defense from Don Zaloog, and Fire Kraken from Bastion. Well, it's a sorry end for Don Zaloog's match, given that comeback he made. That second match was such a shame as well. Don Zaloog drew so poorly. But I guess that is always the the downside to having a deck structured the way Don Zaloog's is. It's a fun deck to watch though, Don Zaloog. However, Bastion has 1700, and there it is. Bastion has picked up the second match. He wins 2-1 in what was a pretty good duel. It was actually a pretty good match. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in, and thanks for leaving all the comments as well. Starting tomorrow will be a new round. Joey and Jaden are going to kick that one off, so 2 good opponents in that one as well. I might go live for a little bit as well, do some card collecting on the other profile as well tonight. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe, take care, farewell.